we live? Are we here?
You're on television.
Looks like we're the only ones here right now. What is it, baby? Hey, Jeanette. Jeanette's here. Rosie says hi. How was your week, Jeanette? Hope all was well. Is my sound coming through? Check, check. Looks like it's, yeah. But we've got us and Jeanette. Where did you go? Meow. That doodle. What baby? Yes, you're on television. And yes, okay, cool. Cool. Thank you. I'm glad you had a pretty good week. Same with me, sort of. Just busy. I won't name the city, but there's a city that I've been trying for a month to pull a building permit in, and I'm about to pull my hair out. They're driving me nuts. But hey, that's part of the business. What is it, Doodle? Meow. Yeah, you know how to ham it up for your people. Hey, Ryan. So we got Ryan here. We got Jeanette. Didn't get any videos up this week. I think I'm going to sit down tonight and just schedule a bunch. Try to. The construction business kept me going all week. What? Meow. You've got to turn and face your people. This way. Meow. Meow. Here we go. You getting fired up? Are you getting ready? She hates having her feet touched. What do we got? We got Ryan, we got Jeanette, we got Rosie, we got Scott. Rosie has gotten to where if I don't remember to give her her wet food at night, she's almost like she is her own alarm clock. Yeah, I know. I'm telling stories. I'm telling stories on Daddy. She normally gets her wet food around 8:30, and if 9:30 rolls around, she has not gotten it. She will go over to the barricade, look at me, and start screaming. When is Rosie's birthday? That I don't exactly know. To be honest with you, let's see here, we got her, I'm going to try to tell this right, we got her, I want to say, late spring, early summer, maybe midsummer. in 2018, I think. Yeah, 2018, and what? I'm telling your story. So say summertime, 2018, and she was right around 6 months old then, if based on what we were told. And we didn't raise her from a kitten because we had never had a CH before, and the lady that was fostering her and the shelter thought that it would be best for, without any CH experience, for her to stay with the lady that had her, at least get her to the 4, 5, 6 month old stage before we actually adopted her, which is what we did. So once she got old enough, because the lady that raised her from a kitten had had CH experience before. So if I had to guess, I would say, based on the roughly when we got her and what we were told her age was when we actually got her, I would say her birthday would probably be somewhere around January, February of 2018. So that would put her at about 6.5 years old. So basically, we can take January, February of 2018, and we can pretty much do take a poll, and whatever the Rosie Army wants her birthday to be, then we can call that her birthday. So we just get to decide when you were born. Aren't you thrilled? So how was your week, Ryan? I hope it went well. So yeah, between y'all can, you can take certain, whatever y'all decide. If there's between, I had a good week. Thanks. How was yours? Busy. Thank you for asking, Ryan. Yeah, between y'all and if Marilyn, Eva, Goonie, all the regulars show up. If y'all want to just decide when her birthday is, then that's when we can start celebrating it. Yeah, I don't have any paperwork on her. I think any of the paperwork that existed on her probably in the course of moving from where I previously lived probably got lost. There's a lot of stuff that I don't have now that I used to have. I guess I could technically go back to the shelter to see if they have any paperwork on her. So that's where we adopted her from, but. I think it'll be more fun for us just to decide what her birthday is. I vote February 14th. There you go. Anybody else got any ideas? Throw them out there. Basically, because that's the only holiday I can think of between January and February, and it's also a sweet holiday, Valentine's Day. So hey, why not?
You might be everybody's Valentine, Doodle.
You're less than thrilled about that. She's like, yeah, whatever. So, Rosie has been said, okay, so that's two votes for Valentine's Day.
We're closing in on having a birthday for you.
I think Ryan's in agreement. The big smile, the laugh. So yeah, there we go. There we go. February 14th, Doodle, 2018. That's your birthday. You're a Valentine's baby. Congratulations. Aren't you thrilled? She's just waiting to get to the drugs. It's funny, there's about a 45-second delay, so whatever I say, whatever I do, I don't get to see it on YouTube for 30 or 45 seconds. Cat cake, I like that. Nice. What? You retracted the message. I guess I can make, she won't eat it all. She won't eat it all, but I guess I could make on Valentine's Day, I could make a big heart-shaped, I get 4 or 5 cans of wet food and just form it into a cake and put something on top of it. Big heart-shaped with cat ears or something. Yes, with numbers on it and a photo. There we go. Nice. What? What? What is it, Rosie? Meow. I get your foot. I get your foot. I get your foot. Why do you have to have your claws out? You're so mean. You're so mean. I'm trying to think of. There was something that she did this week. I can't remember what it was. But I remember telling myself, oh, I got to mention that in the live stream. Did something just hilarious. And now I can't remember what it was. You want some toys? Let me go grab her up. Let me go grab Orange Fishy. You want Orange Fishy? Yeah. I think we'll go ahead and get the drug rug started early. You ready for drugs? Yeah. Yeah. There you go, Doper. Meow. Meow. The drug rug away. Yeah, she is always doing something funny. You are right about that, Jeanette. Get your dope. What you doing, Doodle? Are you getting mad? Meow. What is it, Doodle? What? That's your own foot. That's your own foot that you're attacking. We're gonna do a different one today. Meow. No, don't go off the back of the. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. I get to go catfishing in my living room. You got it? Nope, you almost had it. Nope. Nom, nom, nom. Would you give me that? What are you, a helicopter now? Oh, come on. That's what the pillows are for. That's what the pillows are for. Ah. Oh, I remember what it was that she did. All right, so how she does her, she'll all of a sudden explode and go off in some direction. She did that the other night and almost went off the back of the sofa, but she managed to catch herself with one claw and was just hanging there. I guess it was more funny in the moment. Okay, here you go. Oh. Oh, God. Good job, Doodle. You got it? You got it? Good job. Meow. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Oh, it got away. got you. Fix your ear. Ow, ow. Hey, cat.
There you go. Good job, Doodle.
What? Rosie. Seriously? Now you're tearing up the ball. What are you? You crazy? She chewed through the fishing line. Seriously, Doodle? Oh my God. Meow. You're killing me, Doodle. You're killing me. So you were done with Daddy taking it away from you? With that string attached? Meow. Meow. You are insane. I've got to fix it. I'll fix it later. Oh my goodness. Doodle, doodle, doodle. I've still got purple fishy. I'll get purple fishy in a minute. Oh my God. Where are we at? I have missed some. Okay, so I've got to go back in the chat a little bit because I have. Yeah, she broke it, Ron. So let's go. We have to go back in the chat, see what everybody has to say, because I was busy playing with you. Okay. The drug row, okay. So Ron asked what I could make a cat cake out of. I'm thinking probably just take some wet cat food and mold it into the shape of a small cake. Maybe crushed up dry food, yeah. Yeah, I could make like a crust to go on top of the wet food with, crushed up dry food. Like sprinkles. There are recipes online, I believe, for cat food. Really? Okay, cool. Awesome, Jeanette. Everybody's getting ready to. We're gonna have a birthday menu for you. Say the. Hey, Marilyn. Marilyn's here. So yeah, Ryan. She broke the fishing line. So yeah. I'm going to cat sit again for the same lady that has CH. She's having surgery again. I just wonder why she looks at my cats like they are aliens. That's a good point, Jeanette. Like Rosie, Dusty, Joey, all the other CHs that we've when we were fostering before, or we owned in the case of Rosie and Dusty. It's funny because they would look at the regular cats like there was something wrong with them. It's like there were times where Rosie would look at me and I could almost read her mind. It's like, Daddy, what is wrong with these cats? Why are they not falling down? They're broken. Fix them, make them fall. So yeah, they think that they think that they're that they are the normal cats, and the other cats are the ones that have a problem. I mean, you are normal. You are absolutely normal. I certainly did not mean to imply that you were not normal. Oh, I'm going to pay for that one. Yeah, I know. Crazy doodle. Doodle. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've got to start prioritizing the Rosie channel. Because I've actually started going backwards. I lost a subscriber this week. Had 592, now I've got 591. So, yeah. And her cat has CH. Yeah. Well, that's cool that you get to babysit the little CH babies. That's awesome. And you know, did you say that? I'm trying to remember, Jeanette. Did you say that you do have a CH, or you were looking at getting a CH? Ryan says almost 600 now. Yeah, I was at excuse me, I was at 592 the other day, and I hadn't even had a chance to log on in the last 3 or 4 days. And when I logged on today just to get the live stream set up, then I noticed I had 591. So I'm like, oh, okay. So Jeanette said, yes, I really enjoyed it. Oh, they're a bundle of fun. I mean, you know, depending on the level of CH that a cat has, is just, you know, the more work that has to go into them, but they're worth every bit of it. I mean, they're just awesome. I was looking at adopting one. Yes, I don't know. The only specific CH rescue that I know about is just north of, I think it was in Spring or Humble, Texas, which is just north of the north side of Houston, where the lady pretty much takes. I saw an article on the news about her several years ago, and I think she had, I would say probably 100 CH cats. I mean, she just takes them in. Whether they get adopted out or that just becomes their forever home, she's kind of dedicated her life to taking care of CH cats. So that's a good thing. But I've seen some online that, you know, like Rosie can do everything. They just fall over a lot. And then I've seen some where the cat mom and dad have to actually either have to wear a diaper, or they have to take them to the litter box a couple of times a day to get them to go, to induce them to use the restroom, or just lay puppy pads and whatnot out on the floor and clean up the mess. But I mean, it's a labor of love. That's what you do. I mean, you take in a special needs animal, and that's just what goes along with it. So, hey, Doodle. So, but yeah. So what about what about y'all? What all's going on in y'all's world? I know that Ryan is in the UK, if I'm not mistaken. Maryland's in New York. Jeanette's in Georgia. I don't see Eva here. I think she's in Toronto. And then Goonie, I don't know where Goonie is. we go out of our way for our babies. So, and then my outside cat, I hadn't seen her in 2 days. Which, not that she, like I said, she adopted me. She just showed up about 2 years ago and she was a feral cat. She was scared. She was this, and I just put some food out for her, and she gradually just started warming up to me. And she normally goes off for a day or two doing what outside cats do, hunting or doing this or doing that. But I hadn't seen her in 2 days, so hopefully she's fine. Hopefully everything's okay. So. I guess I'll be able to report next week whether or not she's shown back up. Oh, speaking of next week the time for the live stream is going to be in the evening again. Again, the way jobs have gotten compressed, I'm going to have to be on a job site next Saturday, a week from today. So I know that's going to be a little bit of a stressor for, not stressor, but a little bit of a departure from the norm for people on the Eastern time zone. But for Ryan, I apologize in advance, Ryan, because it's probably going to be, I think the last time I had to alter it was 7 o'clock at night, which was sometime in the middle of the night for you. So again, I apologize, but I'll be on the job site probably until 4, probably anywhere between 4 and 5, and the job is on the other side of Houston, so it's going to be probably an hour and a half drive back. So getting started about getting started around 6:30 to 7, probably closer to 7, is going to be the most likely option. So again, I apologize in advance for the scheduling change, but hopefully I can trying to think. Would Sunday be a better day? I still want to do Saturdays, but what I'm saying is if I end up like this coming Saturday being on a job site, is it going to be better to push it till like 7 o'clock Saturday night, or just wait until Sunday and do it Sunday afternoon? Because somebody's going to have to be really, really hard pressed to get me to come to a job site on Sunday. Not to say that it won't happen, but somebody's going to be really hard pressed. So would it be better, do y'all think, if I can't do it at the regular time on Saturday, just to push it to the next day? I'll do whatever works for y'all. So that's why I try to keep my weekends free to be able to do things non-work, but work has gotten so hectic here lately, it's kind of unavoidable. But y'all let me know. Again, I'll do whatever I can to keep the Rosie Army happy. I'll try if I can. It's just sometimes time zones don't work out. Marilyn says Sunday's good for her. Jeanette says Sunday works for her. So yeah, Ryan, what do you think? Because I think you're the only one that's all the way on the other side of the world. If I'm not mistaken, everybody else is in either Canada or the U.S. So yeah, Ryan, let me know what you think about doing Sunday afternoon if for some reason Saturday doesn't work. So or I could just, what could I do it? Well, I'd have to have another camera. I was trying to think if I did something like a Rosie cam and just, they've got these live streams where they'll put a camera on like a bird's nest and you can watch the bird 24/7. If I go to work and just put the camera on the sofa and then y'all can just watch Rosie do whatever she does. Well, I don't know, she might be throwing parties while I'm gone. Are you throwing parties, getting drunk while I'm gone to work? Whatever. Ryan says I'm a limey. Nice. That's awesome, Rod. I'm from the South, so I guess, what am I, a redneck? I don't know. Marilyn says she's part Wyoming. I'm originally from Alabama. Now I'm gonna have Jeanette coming after me, saying something about, see there? Nice. That would be awesome. I promise I'm not saying anything about the South, Jeanette, so, please feel free to not hurt me. But I am from Alabama. Marilyn's dad's family from South Carolina. Okay. So we got those three right there in a row. We got Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina. Nice. What are you watching? Are you watching me and you on TV? I'm gonna pay for that one. And my mom's from Indiana. Okay. And you're in New York, so you got a pretty good part of the country covered there. You got Indiana, South Carolina, New York. Let's see, my mom's from Alabama, my dad's from Louisiana, and I currently live in Texas. Yeah, Jeanette, it would be cool. Here's my only thing, and I didn't think about this, is since I do live in a small town, then that'll be, well, I guess the fact that my truck is not here would also be advertising that I'm not home. I don't know, security wise, I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna be telling the entire internet that I'm not home. A lot different than just putting a camera up in a tree. I don't know. What do you think, dude? My luck, she would get down and go lay under the tree the entire time, and I would have 8-10 hours of live stream of just, here's my sofa. Especially if she knew she was on camera. She's that kind of, she'll do something entertaining until you want to show some, oh, here, watch what my cat, and then she just lays down and does nothing. Cats are good about that. Yeah. And what do you think, Doodle? No, you're coming down from being high as a kite. That catnip's wearing off. Oh, we need to try, we didn't do, last week, we didn't do the, chicken. We need to do the chicken, treat thing. Oh yeah, her ears perked up when she heard that. All right, we're gonna try the chicken today. Yeah, we're gonna see if you like the chicken as much as you like the salmon and what was the other, tuna. Looks like we have a winner. Is it good, Doodle? You good, baby? Yeah. She goes bananas. She, you go bananas for the chicken. You go bananas for any of these treats so far. So all three of them have been a hit. Oh, your cat's going. That's okay, Jeanette. I can't type ever, so, and I can't even blame it on my cat. You good, Doodle? Yum, 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 yum. Good stuff. She, yep, she loves it. Big thumbs up. Yay. Yep, good job. I don't know if it's just me but I think she may like this better than she likes the tuna and salmon. Is that good, Doodle? call it a day right there. I don't wanna give you the whole thing, you'll get an upset tummy. Well, I think it's safe to say the chicken was a hit. I do believe she likes it better. Yeah, she seemed to be going at it much more aggressively. So yeah. Yeah, excuse me. Pardon me. Good job, Doodle. So she's coming down from her catnip, and she's got a full belly. So now it's probably nap time. Is it about nap time for you? She's like, yep. Let me bathe myself real quick, and it's gonna be nap time. Has she been feeling well this week? She does seem to have been to be feeling okay. She has thrown up a little bit more than she normally does, but it was usually right after she ate, and then she threw up a true hairball, which, to be honest with you, I've never seen her do. So I think that because I think the food that I give her has something in it that helps break down the hair so that it doesn't build up in her stomach and create a hairball. But maybe with the extra treats, like the wet food treats that I've been giving her at night and this, that, and the other, I mean, maybe that has sort of counteract. This is just what I put together in my head. Because I look at, okay, what is different and what has changed? So I look for cause and effect. But in conjunction with the actual throwing up a true hairball, then, like I said, I have changed her diet a little bit by virtue of giving her wet food at night as a treat and these little snacks. So I'm wondering if that doesn't counteract the effect of whatever's in her food, regular dry food, that's supposed to break down the hair in her stomach. Because a lot of cats, depending on what their diet is like, then if they particularly bathe as much as her, I mean, I've had cats that would throw up a hairball, once or twice a week. But I've had her for 6 years now, and this is the first true clump of hair that she's ever thrown up. So I'm just wondering if that's not. And then since she did that, she was fine. She hadn't been sick at all. She hadn't thrown up, and that was 2-3 days ago, something like that. So Ryan says, "Well, I've never seen a hairball." I think that they're not as prevalent as they used to be, because it was probably, I'm guessing, probably 20 years ago is when pet food manufacturers started putting additives in the food to help break down the hair, because cats have that rough tongue, and when they bathe themselves, and they end up eating a lot of hair. Well, that hair can't be digested. It can't be the normal stomach acids don't break it down, so it just forms a ball in their stomach until they can't take it anymore and just throw it up. But again, I used to have a long-haired cat back in my 20s that he would, once or twice a week, he would throw up. I'd end up finding a hairball somewhere, but it was because the additives weren't that common in food back then. So that's what I'm attributing it to. So, but yeah, she actually threw up a hairball, a true hairball. So again, the term comes from cats throwing up chunks of hair, but you don't see it that much anymore. So yeah. Ryan said, cartoons made me believe it was like an everyday thing, and then I got a cat and didn't notice anything. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It used to be an everyday thing or almost everyday thing because, like I said, my other cat, he would, once or twice a week, there would be a hairball. I'd find a hairball somewhere on the floor. Uh, so yeah, and Jeanette says mine do throw up hairballs about every 3 months. So there, yeah. Just depends on what they're fed, uh, what type of cat, are they a long hair, short hair, medium hair? How much do they bathe? Things like that. So I know that she's a medium hair. She's not a short hair. She's not a long hair, but she bathes constantly. She's always keeping herself clean. And like I said, the first time in 6 years I've actually seen her throw up a hairball. Normally she'll throw up bits of food or something like that, but nope, this time it was an actual hairball. So, and as far as Ryan, you not see anything, that's a good thing. So, obviously, whatever you're feeding, the cat probably has more of the additive in it than a lot of other foods. So yeah. And I guess it also depends on, cat to cat. So, yeah, so it's like she's bathing now. And like I said, cats having that rough tongue that's made for grooming and combing and things like that, then, think about you pet your cat and you can just sit there and watch the dander come up off of them. What do you think's going in their mouth from that rough tongue? Jeanette says she gives her cat a bath every 2 weeks. It's rare for Michael to throw up a hairball. I do brush him daily. Okay, all right, yeah. So Marilyn brushes hers, and Jeanette bathes hers. So I don't know. Maybe it's. I know that I feed her and my dog. It comes from HEB, the grocery store chain here in Texas. That it's called Heritage Ranch. That's their brand, and it's organic. It's organic. It has no dyes or anything in it. So whether it's cat food or dog food, if it has what is it? I'll have to go look at the bag, but there's a certain. Hang on, let me go look at the bag. I'll tell you. Okay, so it's grain-free, no artificial flavors, preservatives, or colors. I know that and it's just brown. I mean, it's just brown morsels is all it is. I'm gonna put this in your food bowl. But I learned this when we were doing animal rescues and working alongside several shelters. Is I was told that any food, be it dog food or cat food, that has red morsels in it, then it's that red dye is extremely bad for them. So I was told, and of course I take it with a grain of salt. I was told that to just go with regular brown grains, brown chunks, because that's indicative of being more natural. So, but yeah, that's what she gets. And then of course, the Heritage Ranch for dogs is what my dog gets. Rosie is so precious. You are precious, except when you chew through the fishing line. Yeah, she's going like, I have no idea what you're talking about, Dad. I don't know. Yeah, when I just went and took her food, put her food back up, then I just poked my head out the door to see if Sasha, the other cat, had shown up. She normally likes to lay out there and cuddle with my dog. So I went out there and checked, and she's still not out there. So I'm not gonna get too terribly worried just yet. But you know, that's one of the things. You know, an outside cat. It's, you know, I don't mean to sound flippant about it, but I mean she's a feral cat. So you know, unfortunately, things happen. You know, I hope she's okay, but I'll keep you posted. Going to try and get some of that for my cats. Thanks, Scott. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if y'all have an HEB in Georgia. I know it's started here in Texas, and it's a regional chain. Kind of like, you know, we don't have Publix here. We don't have Winn-Dixie. You know, we don't have any of the stuff that we had in Birmingham. I think Florida used to be Del Champs was the big chain there. But if you don't have an HEB, you can probably order it online and have it delivered. So, but that's what I give. That's what I give both. I give to Rosie, I give to Sasha, and I give to Highway, my dog. I really hope she's okay too. I mean, I really do. But you know, again, that's part of the things you have to accept with having an outside, particularly an outside cat, is they roam, they hunt, and she was a feral cat, so she came from outside. I couldn't bring her in because of Rosie, number one, and number two, I don't know how successful she would have been as an inside cat anyway, with her having been a feral. It's, you know, she just hangs around here because I love on her, and I'm the only person that she'll let touch her. Some of the people that have come by on occasion, they'll see her and they'll reach to touch her and she'll take off running. So I mean, I'm the only person that she'll let touch her. But you know, she just hangs around outside my place. She snuggles with my dog. I feed her. I love on her. You know, but it's one of those things, you accept the gift for what it is today, because it may not be there tomorrow. But I hope it is, and we'll be praying for it. But you know, it's one of the downsides to having an outside, 24-hour a day outside cat, which I mean really not even my cat. Hello. Are you sleeping with your eyes open? You're sort of staring off into space. Meow. Meow. Rat. Oh, all right. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up. Has anybody got anything? Any new business? Anything to go over? I'm really going to try to dedicate some time. I'm going to try to prioritize the Rosie thing, because I keep doing stuff. You know, well, when I get done doing this, I'll do a Rosie video. When I get done, I've got to prioritize, because, like I said, I want to grow the channel. I want to grow the community. I want to grow the Army, and I can't do that if I'm not dedicating blocks of time to her channel and the growth, because I mean, going backwards in subscribers is not, last time I checked, that's not growth. So you know, even if I have to, you know, just post some videos and just schedule them to release, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So, but I got to start doing something about that. Start taking, you know, it's like I can, you know, wanting to grow the channel is not going to grow the channel. Doing something about it is, and that's what I've got to do. So I've got to be able to tell everything else in my life, hey, construction, hey, this, hey, let's step aside for a minute. Let me do the Rosie channel. So. But again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for being here. Y'all have been the sanctuary in my week from the chaos and everything, and I thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to it, and I appreciate it, and I enjoy being here with y'all. Maybe do a close-up video of her having her leaky tree. All right, I'll remember that for. I'll try to do that through the week. Her leaky treats I only have so far have just done here on the live stream, but I'll try to do one of those this week. So good idea, Ryan. Thank you. But yeah, so there you go. You're gonna get an extra leaky treat this week. Thanks to Ryan. Say thank you, Ryan. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it up. Let y'all say y'all's toodles to everybody, and other than that, I'm gonna call it a day. So again, thank you all for being here. I've absolutely enjoyed it. I love spending time with y'all, and I will see y'all next week. Bye. We are here for you, and thank you, Marilyn. So, Marilyn, Ryan, Jeanette, everybody else in the Rosie Army, thank you very much for being here. I will see y'all next week.